Now, in 30 seconds, you are going to be laughing helplessly, okay? You don't believe me, huh? You want to bet? You want to bet? What do you bet?
$1.
Oh, cheapskate. What do you bet? Hey, I'm the high roller. I'm going to bet love. I'm going to bet the ultimate, okay? Okay? All right. But first of all, I'm going to give you a drink of scotch and soda. I want you to have a Coca-Cola. I want you all to be in a very good mood. But I don't care. I don't care. I'm willing to take the chance. Taking the chance. There. Go. All right? Say, Jack, what do you want? You want mustard or ketchup, huh? Well, some people think that's my best joke because most people laugh just at the word ketchup. But, Debbie, you open the peanut brittle, please. And while I show Daddy this flour. And here, I'm going to put this, Jack, up here. And, well, you don't have a lapel, but it smells nice anyway, you know. Okay. Snakes going to think. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry. That was a dirty trick, and now I'm going to do something nice for you. You want some popcorn, sweetheart? You want some popcorn? They've got the popcorn on, it's real popcorn on this tree. Okay. All right. I'm going to, how about the anniversary present, huh? How about, you think would I forget our anniversary seat? It's a fancy pen, and oh, say, can you see? But, hey, oh, Debbie, you think I forgot you? I didn't. I don't think I forgot you, Debbie, because I never forget you. And I know that today, or at least last week, it was your graduation or sometime, and I know you like pearl earrings, don't you? Come on, you like it? Oh, dear. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take a good look at both of you, and I want to see what I see here. Hey. Oh, I see twins. This is what I see, twins. You guys are a couple of them. You really are. You're two of a pair. All right. Oh, this is for us, Jack. This is for our old age. All right. Come over here and stand by Daddy. Over here. Around here. Stand by Daddy. I want to take your picture. Okay?
Mom, you're not funny.
Come on. Smile. Hey, smile. Jack, look this way. Here you go. That's it. Here we go. There. Well, my time is running out. I've got to go. Wait. All right. Are you ready? Here it goes. All right. You think you're not going to laugh? Wait.
Go! Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Joan Rivers on a real bad day.
Okay.
Because when you're making the film, you're not conservative at all. I'm not. But when you're cutting the film, you suddenly say, oh, yes, I want it to look like a film, and you have terrible problems. You do a scene, and on one side of the thing, it's marvelous. And on the other side, it's marvelous. And you start cutting it up, and it's no longer marvelous. You miss it. Because you're either with that person's side or you're with this person's side. Now, that's the way I feel about it. Then it's cut. I say, I hate it, What happened to Janet? What happened to the other actors? What happened? And so that getting a guy like George Villaseñor, who's the editor of this film, it's so wonderful. I don't have to go through those emotional turmoils. He goes through them, And I say, wonderful, George. Yeah, but I should have been on Jenna a little longer there. No, it's right. You're indulging yourself. It's right. Okay, well, here's what I like to do. Understand. I don't like this tape in the end. It's too dead.
You like the laughing?
I like the laughing one on the last tape. George Villaseñor says to me, I hate your character. And I said, no, why do you hate it? I don't want to discuss it. I just don't like the guy. I don't like him at all. Well, maybe you will. You know? Oh, it's a great thrill for me, you know, for the 2 months down the road for him to say, that wasn't a bad. I kind of like that guy in that scene, but I don't like him any other time. We're into the dream, now we're out of the dream, right? Okay, here we go. I like him. I like the person I'm playing. I adore the person that Jen is playing. But within the framework of doing it, of playing my part, I know this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Just like me. So it's easy to play somebody that has feelings but doesn't know how to express them. And I think that's, like to keep that open enough to not know what we're going to do tomorrow.
Albie!
Take me, please. I want to go. I want to see my mother. I want my mom. I want to go home. I want to see my mother. I want my mom.
Didn't I tell you I was going to go out all night? Didn't I? I told you I was going out all night. I was going to be with somebody, didn't I?
Yeah.
And you said okay, right?
I
You said you're going to be a man and I'm going to be a man, right?
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Didn't I say to you? Didn't I say to you that I was going... Wait a minute now. Didn't I say I was going out with somebody? Didn't I say I was going to go find somebody?
I want to go home and see my mother.
Didn't you say you...
I want to go home. I want to go home.
You go with the expectancy as an audience to see something that's going to knock you off your feet. And you settle for a nice movie, you know? And you think, I don't want to see something different. I don't want to see something different. I don't want to. I hate it. I want it in my form. I want action. I want this. And then when you see something that's different, you say, and you can't get it out of your mind, you're still angry with the son of a gun. And you think, I hated that picture. I hated it. But, 10 years later, you remember it. And you think, I saw something that's interesting. And I think filmmakers should be aware that they don't know anything. We didn't have any equipment. We didn't have a dolly, and we had all this movement, so we used long lenses. And at that time, and photographing in the street because we couldn't afford a studio or couldn't afford even to go inside someplace.
I don't know what you want to come here for, Dennis. This joint is nothing but a place for a bunch of sexless women who don't have any love in their life. A lot of big-deal professors. A lot of creeps trying to show off how much they know.
You couldn't be wronger.
I suppose professors don't come here, huh?
Well, I didn't say that.
All right, Dennis, look at that. I suppose you can tell me what he's about, huh, genius?
He's a statue.
I know he's a statue, Dennis. What kind of a statue? I know he's a statue.
Well, Tom, I don't know everything.
You know something, Dennis?
Yeah?
You don't know nothing.
Oh, yeah? Well, what
Yeah.
do you know?
A lot more than you do.
Yeah? Well, what'd you come here for if you know so much? You have no respect for art. No respect at all.
You listen to me, Dennis. You're nothing but an ignorant slob, Dennis. A little ignorant slob. I went to college, Dennis.
You?
And all I ever got out of it was dissipation. And a lot of early bells disturbing my sleep. A lot of supercilious professors, slob professors, shooting off their mouth about something, trying to teach me something that they'd already failed at in life themselves. So don't tell me I don't appreciate anything.
Our sound, when we opened Shadows in England, they said the truest sound that we've ever seen. Well, at that time, almost all the pictures, certainly all the pictures of 20th Century Fox were looped. you know, all the sync was not the sync that the actors actually spoke on the stage, and it was cleaned up and made to be absolutely sterile so that there was no sound behind anything. If you heard traffic, you wouldn't hear it. You would just hear voices so that the dialogue would be clean. We recorded most of the shadows in a dance studio with Bob Fosse and his group dancing above our heads, you know, and we were shooting this movie. So I never considered the sound. We didn't even have enough money to print it, to hear how bad it was. So when we came out, we had Sinatra was singing upstairs, and we had all kinds of boom, dancing feet above us. And that was the sound of the picture. So we spent hours, days, weeks, months, years trying to straighten out the sound. Finally, it was impossible, and we just went with it. Well, when the picture opened in London, they said, this is an innovation. You know, innovation, we killed ourselves to try to ruin that innovation, you know.
Spoil what? Honey, I'm game for anything. I just want to know how much you charge. It's legitimate, isn't it? I know I have to pay. I'm not through school in these things, but I know that somewhere along the line, your little hand's gonna find its way into my pocket. You're shocked, aren't you, old Dickie, old pal? What do you think she is? You think she's some clean towel that's never been used? My God, Dickie, you think you don't pay? How many times a week does Maria ask you for some money? Money, chum, is a necessity. And don't you think that you don't work for it and pay for it? My God, what is this? He thinks I'm insulting you. I'm offering you. Hell, look. What's the matter? If I went to one of those fancy restaurants, I'd probably tip the head waiter, the bus boy, and $100 goes flying down the drain. And I couldn't have any more fun than I could with Gina here.
All right, let's go right there.
Yeah.
Dickie, wait, please. Don't be shocked. It's like this. Fred is a very sad man.
Now you.
Will you let me finish? Because you're a man who doesn't say what you mean very well. What you meant was this was a wonderful evening, and you enjoy my house, and you like me. But like you said, you're crude. When we first started making films, we didn't have any money. We used our own money. A small crew of whoever was really terrifically interested. And as a result, you get a much finer crew. And you have a crew that is really interested in the film. They're not sitting around reading trade papers in between. They're watching the scene. And they're pulling for the actors. You feel it as an actor.
Money has nothing to do with the film, and I think it really, in the end, kills you from being creative and from inventing. You know, finding a way to do it makes you think. It makes the crew think. It makes everyone think. You say, we're in this room. How do we make this a palace? And somebody says, what if you put this here? And everyone else goes, no. That would be awful. No. All right, just do it. See? So some fool like me, I say, okay, fine, this is what we're going to do. We either make the picture or we don't. If we're going to make it, let's make this room a palace. Or let's not make it a palace. Look how easy this changes. It's no longer a palace. It's a room. You know? And you make that adjustment, but the emotions stay the same. So the emotions guard you, you know. The sense of humor guards you. The saying, the hell with life guards you. Go ahead, kill me.
I mean, I get my kicks out of acting. If I can reach a woman sitting in the audience who thinks that nobody understands anything and my character goes through everything that she's going through, well, I feel like I've done a good job.
Take her upstairs. Please.
She's
She's an adult, and I would like to talk to her. Please.
I have 5 points, Nick. I figured it out, and they're for me. Us. One is love. 2 is friendship. And 3 is comfort. And 4 is I'm a good mother, Nicky.
Mabel, I love you.
I belong to you. That's it. Those are my 5 points.
That's okay.
I have 5 points. 5 points.
Come here. Now listen to me.
I know she's an actress. I know that she speaks for what she feels that women would like to have said in whatever character she's playing. And she's very concerned about it. She's, God, I don't want to play a victim. I don't want to be a victim. Victim, that's passe. I played a victim. I don't want to be a victimized, be a victimized person again. This is a victimized person, isn't it? No, it's not a victimized person. Very strong person. You're not a victim. You're anti-victim. Good. I don't want to, don't get in your mind that I'm a victim,
Love is a stream. It's continuous. It doesn't stop.
No, it does stop.
Oh, no. It does not stop.
Your love is too strong for your family. I want you to describe your sexual life.
I don't have a sexual life.
You do.
I don't need a sexual life.
What other interest do you have besides your husband? You speak continuously of him, and he doesn't love you.
That's not true.
And of your daughter who chose him over you.
No.
If you don't let go, and if you don't get some balance in your life, something creative, some sex, I don't care with whom, then you're going to have to go back to the bug house where you don't belong.
But Jenna is so absolutely private that, I didn't know she played the piano for 10 years. I walked in one day, she's playing, I hear this, thought it was a record, fantastic concert. I walked in, I got terribly angry with her. What the hell are you doing? You playing the piano? You never told me you played the piano. How could you? This is such a double cross. I don't understand what the hell is going on. I walk out, I get angry, and she got angry back at me. See, and she wouldn't speak to me for 2 weeks over this thing. We never mentioned it again.
You never know with John. You never know. John's very mysterious, and he keeps his. You just really never know.
If I get angry with you, I punch you right in the nose. Is that right?
No. If you get angry, you get over it.
It's a lousy idea.
If you're depressed, you get over it. Right. If you're selfish, which you are 90% of the time, right? Well, you give me a chance.
All right, angry, happy, depressed, happy, the other way, happy, changing, happy, killing, happy, depressed, angry, happy. Everything is happy, right? That's the answer.
This is so brilliant.
Worst idea I've ever heard in my entire life.
It's just so simple. You reject it.
I'm getting older. What do we do about that?
I do want to be your friend.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be your friend.
Oh, come on, let's be friends, Marty.
No.
Well, I sure would like to be friends. What is it?
We're very dependent on one another. Not just John and me, but everybody. Film is a thing that you cannot accomplish. I'm not sure there's anything you can accomplish in any field in life by yourself, and I'm always amazed when I hear people talking about it. We're all very dependent on one another.